Wix Studio, one end-to-end web creation platform for your agency to deliver exceptional work with absolute efficiency.
Taylor Swift is a link builder. There were rumors that she would get engaged. Our client said, let's give them a free wedding venue. And then we got them 50 links. That's digital PR.
Managing multiple clients or large websites? Automate your SEO with Ali AI. Start your free trial now.
Hey everyone, thank you for coming, and let's start. Anyone can put some data and create a graph, but we aren't naturally good at storytelling with data. In this talk, we will talk about how can you become a data storyteller, what data visualization mistakes that you should avoid, and why you should include the Tableau in your marketing toolsets. Also, I will share my practical tips with you. Facing truth isn't enough to trigger human behavior, and decision-making is an emotional process. Telling stories is key to drive better decision-making. A good story can grab your attention and takes you on a journey. After a month later, you can easily remember it. So, what is storytelling? It's a tool to touch something irrational and way to get favor of your audience. Unfortunately, often misunderstood and underrated. For example, in that page, you can see pre- and post-survey results for how do you feel about doing science. Pie charts are used for analysis, but it didn't tell us anything. After storytelling with data, bar charts are used for pre- and post-survey results with gray and blue colors, and also small descriptive texts are added. With that way, we can easily compare data and understand what it tells us. It tells us a story. So, how can we become a data storyteller? A strong narrative makes your visuals shine, and one of the most important elements of data storytelling is using compelling narratives. Here is the narrative arc for storytelling. In your stories, in the beginning, you can build context for your audience and answer this question: why should I pay attention? In the middle, mention what could happen and use data that demonstrate problems. In the end, repeat your findings or your points and make it clear. Do explanatory analysis rather than exploratory analysis. You can conduct explanatory analysis with these three questions. Who is your audience? What do you want the audience to know? And how can you use data to help make your points? Here is the magical question that I personally love. After create a graph, ask yourself, so what? And use your answer to create your following graph or your action. Don't forget to set up a clear goal, never distort your data, and choose the right visualization. Another important element of data storytelling is using proper visuals. To make it clear, we will talk about common visualization mistakes. Bar charts are avoided because they are common. This is a mistake. We should use bar charts because they are common. They are easy to read charts and we can easily understand, compare data. Stock vertical bar charts are more limited. They are hard for comparing subcomponents across categories once. And please do not use 3D. Human eye isn't good at ascribing data into two-dimensional space. I have to admit something to you. I don't like pie charts because pie charts don't tell a story. They are hard for people to read, and when segments are closing, it's difficult to compare them. Instead of using pie charts, you can use simple text. If you have one or two numbers, you can easily highlight one single number. Or you can use simple bar charts or horizontal bar charts. Sensible color choice is another important element of data visualization. If they are representing same meaning, don't color your data. Unfortunately, our brain isn't good at comparing areas. That's why we should maximize data pixel ratio. How can we do that? You can easily simplify your charts, remove your grid lines, remove borders, and make it clear. Here is the data ink ratio calculation, but you don't need it. You can easily understand through these examples. This graph has too many unnecessary and distracting components. After maximizing data pixel ratio, you can easily understand what data is. Another example from Tableau. You can see crowded dashboard in here, and we couldn't understand what it tells us. After maximizing data pixel ratio, we can easily understand and detect important points or facts through these two simple graphs. There are many great tools for Tableau. There are many great tools for data visualization. So why we should use Tableau? Maybe you are familiar with this Turkish guy from Paris Olympics. You don't need any advanced skills to use Tableau. When it comes to data visualization, you can easily create comprehensive stories with Tableau, unlike standard or boring dashboards. Tableau is an out-of-the-box data visualization solution, and it has many great features such as user-friendly interface, advanced data visualization options, and story point feature, which we will talk in detail. There are types of data stories in Tableau that you can apply any kind of your dashboard or your data. Implementing these methods will make your storytelling process easier. You can create stories with using these 6 methods. The first one is change over time for your trend reports. In the drill down method, you can analyze particular category in context. Or you can relate with bigger picture with zoom out method. In contrast, you can show how they differ, and in factors, you can explain a subject by dividing it into categories. Last, you can show where things are different with outliers methods. You can see all of the story type examples in this Tableau dashboard. I will share the link after my talk on my LinkedIn. There is a story in your data, but our tools don't know that. We will talk about Tableau storytelling tips in this section, but before we start, don't forget to identify your goals, understand your data, and prepare your data to start visualization. I would like to introduce you bins. You can easily create this graph with just 2 clicks in Tableau using histogram charts. You can calculate range of age, years, or positions. In here, I've created a SEO position report with clicks based on rank. And you can easily see how many keywords are in these positions. Showing more variables at the same time is another great feature of Tableau. In this graph, you can see top queries and positions, but I also added CTR metric as a size mark, as a third metric. With that way, you can easily analyze more than 2 metrics together. In Tableau, you can easily double your charts and compare with another metric. You can see clicks and CTR metrics for top queries. But to take it up further, I use top 10 feature to sort them, and you can see top 10 queries based on clicks. I also added impressions metric for comprehensive analysis. Then I combined the charts and used CTR metric as a circle shape onto the bar charts. With this way, you can easily understand relationship between clicks versus CTR or impressions versus CTR. Word cloud commonly used by SEOs, and you can easily create word clouds with using these 3 metrics in Tableau. You can see 2 different map analysis in here that illustrating some of sales and some of profit. With dual access feature in the Tableau, I just click the link and combine the 2 different maps into one single map analysis that shows sales and profit together. I also changed the profit color to the gray for effective delivery. Tableau has an automatic feature that breaks down quarters or months. In here, I hit the plus button in the year metric and breaks down into the months. Then, I use statistical functions in the Tableau and use median and average line to see where we are in. For what-if scenarios, you can use forecasting in Tableau. I just easily drag and drop forecast model into the pane, and with that way you can see what will happen. Sometimes we would like to show 2 related metrics together into the horizontal bar charts. But instead of this, you can use butterfly charts in Tableau. So, what we have covered? You can become a storytelling wizard, and critical visualization mistakes, types of data story methods, and Tableau tips for marketers. What you can do? You can master essential tools and do practice, seek feedback. Also, I believe allowing time for yourself and your data is great for understand fully. Last, get inspired by other visualizations to improve your storytelling skills. You can find more inspiration from these resources such as Tableau, GitHub, or Coursera, but I created for you. You don't need to take the picture. You can easily scan this QR code or visit this link, gokce.com/blog/brightonSEO, and reach out my comprehensive guide to storytelling. And thank you for listening to my talk.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.